Shalom, shalom. Call hello Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel, and to speckled bird Israelites that are scattered abroad. To y'all say shalom and shalom to all you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, and shalom to all you brothers and all you Akim that's out there on the highways and byways laboring to wake up the elect, in these latter times, preparing the way for Yahweh Shai to make his second coming. And I also want to say this video is for the elect of Israel only. 2005 people don't matter, as if this first go around. The Israelites who call today so-called black, so-called Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemala, the Panamanians, those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be. But as y'all can see, I'm coming back at y'all with another video on a prelude to the MOTB, which is the CHIP, right? CHIP, which will be mandated, which will be, instituted very, very soon, right? As y'all can see, I have an article on the screen, it says first brain implant to treat depression is revealed, right? It says penny-sized digital pill that sits under the skin and releases tiny electrical pulses starts human trials. So this has something to, do with the CHIP. Now it says pill, but if you've been paying attention to what's going on, in the news and just things that's going on around the world, you would know that this devil, which the devils on the planet are the Edomites. Devil just means deceiver. Anybody can be a devil. Anybody can deceive somebody. But the main people that are deceivers are you so-called white people, man. That's who the deceivers are on the planet, right? Because when you call somebody a devil, they just make it this big old thing. Oh, well, why you call me a devil? You shouldn't say that. All it means is deceiver. That's literally what it means. So anybody can be a deceiver, But that's what this devil is, man. But anyways, Elon Musk, he's supposed to be starting human trials or whatever. But usually when this devil come, and that's another reason I call him devil, is because usually when these Edomites come out and say they're going to do something, they already done it. They already done it already. But I think it was like a month or two ago they said by 5-6 months, I think they said 6 months or something. They said that's like a month or two ago. They said in 6 months from then, they're going to start doing human trials of putting C-hips in people, man. So this is not 10 years from now, when people are going to have them CHIPs inside their bodies, man. This is not 10 years from now. This is not a long time from now, right? They're doing this now, and this is a pill, but the very next thing is going to be that actual C-hip, man. And even if this pill is not the MOTB, but it's very close, man. It's like a replica almost, but it's not a C-hip obviously, but it's very close. But this is how they're going to get people, man. They're going to get people by promoting it as a good thing, something that could heal you or treat you, like it says, depression. But I'm going to read this in Revelation 13 because I didn't talk for like almost 4 minutes. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, right? And this is one of those miracles, man. Them coming up with, devices that can so-called cure you of, certain things that really Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has the power to cure you of, And they're doing this on the left-hand side, though. Right, because they're trying to basically take what the Lord created. The Lord said nothing can be put to what He has done or taken from it, and they're trying to add to and create something new. And when they finally start actually hipping people and mandating it, the Lord is going to intervene. But I'm gonna reread it. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which He had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to him that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, right? An image, image are his ways of life, his philosophies, man, which had the wound by the sword and did live, right? And I'm going to read verse 15. It says, he had power to give life. When you give life into something, you allow it to how should I explain this? To prosper, right? Um when this devil implements this C-hip system and actually puts this thing in people, man, the MOTB, this devil's gonna have complete access to what he wants. What he wants, he's gonna be able to do what he wants fully, damn near. And that's the part of his image, doing what he wants, his ways of life. He's gonna completely control you. Be able to tell you when you gonna wake up, monitor when you eat, what you can and cannot drink. Um, because they already got laws on certain things. They already got a lot of censorship going on. They gonna, ban the Bible. They gonna do all these different things, and that's all a part of his image, and that's giving life. That's giving him complete power to give life into his image, his ways. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? So, if you don't worship his image and ultimately receive his mark, which is going into worshiping his image, it says that he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on the right hand on the forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see? So this is where it's headed, man. This is those miracles, that he's deceiving people by, man. Saying it's gonna treat this or treat that, or be able to make you have feelings and certain muscles that you didn't have before. Like, for example, if you couldn't walk, if you was paralyzed or something, in any body part, your arm, your leg, or you couldn't see, it's gonna make you be able to see again. But that's deceiving you. I mean, they show you on they different movies about these different technology, the things that they got, and how it messes up and malfunctions, and ultimately they have complete control over you. And that's when you have given this devil your ultimate you know um submission. You have submitted all the way unto him, right? Um, Let me get this in the book of I think it's Ezekiel. I haven't brought this out in no minutes. It's Ezekiel 18 and 21. Nah, that's not it. Salaki, I thought it was. Ezekiel 13 and 20. It was one of these. Salaki. Ezekiel. No, it's not Ezekiel 18. So I can't even find it. I'm gonna go to Habakkuk. I mean, a lot of scriptures we bring out is kind of the same. It's redundant, but that's it's all for a purpose, man. It's to keep us on our toes. It's to keep us, from lacking, man. We ain't supposed to be lacking at all, man. The scripture say, I think it's in Ecclesiastes, let thy head lack no ointment and let thy garments always be white, meaning spotless, man. It says, so we're supposed to be perfect in this thing. The scripture say, be ye perfect, as your Father is in heaven. It says, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3 says, for the vision, meaning the prophecy, is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. At the end of what? At the end of Esau's world. You so-called white people's world. It says, and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. A lot of people were saying, in years past, especially against the elders and apostles, because they are the ones that have been bringing us out through the spirit and power of YASHAMIAHLA for 30, 40 plus years. And you got camps still talking about, they still denying that the C-hip even exists, or that's not even a thing. Let alone, we ain't even gonna say them not even believing that the MOTB is something else. But they denying, still got camps that deny that it even exists. This is an article right here. This is about appeal, but they have a C-hip, man. C-hips are in your cell phone. C-hips are in your cars you got. C-hips are in a lot of different things. And they want to ultimately put that in you. And that's in Revelations. That's that mark and embargo and branding and charagma and incision. Let me try to look this up again. Salakia. Days prolonged. Days prolonged. Salakia. That's one in Ezekiel, I know that. Every vision faileth. Ezekiel 12 and 22. Got it. Ezekiel 12 and 22. It says, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Right? What is that wise saying that people say, that popular saying that people say that we got years and years from now, time ain't going by fast. People are saying that now. People aren't saying that no more. People are starting to acknowledge certain things because they can see that's where the world is headed. They can see that things is going digital, and everybody has social media. People know who Elon Musk is. They've seen this, that he's doing human trials, but they don't think it's gonna come in the next 5 years. They still think it's 10 years, 20 years from now, like these devils tell you. But let alone do they know that we're here, Let alone that they pay attention to these devils meetings and stuff that they have. They're supposed to have that meeting with the WEF. All these devils, all these major corporations are supposed to have this meeting literally like starting tomorrow, and it's like a 3 or 4 day meeting. What do you think they're going to talk about? They're going to think about ways to implement this thing, man. What ways they can collapse this economy, whether causing an EMP attack or a false flag. It's going to be something big because we coming into the most dangerous times ever, man, and the most, we're coming into Jacob's trouble, man. The time like no other, like never before. So, and they got to figure out some type of way. I mean, the Lord's going to put in their spirit to do it, because it's prophecy, is written. So they got to figure out something, man, to cause people to take this, man. That they got to, but it says verse 23. It says, "Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease," meaning to stop, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but saying to them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. And then the elder apostle Tahar, he said, I think he coined this year through the spirit and power of YASHAMIAHLA, the year of all things, Lord willing, coming to pass. And this is what it says in the scripture. It says the days are at hand and the effect of every vision. So the effect of all prophecies coming to pass, man. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. So ain't nobody gonna be denying this no more. I mean, you even got Bishop Nate. I think he said something about the sea hip exists, but he's still saying it's sin and all these different things that it's not. But you can't deny it because it was on the Dr. Phil show like a couple weeks ago. It's on certain commercials now. You go inside stores, you can see the system that's set up. Everything is digital. And in a lot of places, you just wave your hand. It's the system's already in place. All they gotta do is cause one major event to happen, and then it's a wrap. People gonna get it. It says, verse 25, it says, "For I am the Lord, when I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It should be no more prolonged. For in your days of rebellious house, will I say the word, and I will perform it, said the Lord Yahweh." You see? So, hey, the Lord's he's causing this prophecy to come to pass right before your eyes, man. Right before your eyes, man. And it's very, very soon when it's gonna be mandatory, man. When that time comes, man, you're gonna have a lot of Israelite camps, man. They're gonna be scattering like the elders always say, man. And a lot of they congregation members and stuff, people that look up to them and follow them, they gonna have blood on their hands, man. A lot of them gonna be mad. They ain't gonna know what to do. I wouldn't be surprised if some Israelite leaders of these different camps, man, something happened to them from their congregation, like the congregation beat them up, or they end up, just they want to kill them or all types of stuff, man, because they lead them astray. Now we know what the scriptures say about that. It's in Jeremiah 23 and verse 1. It says, "Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, which are you Israelites, said the Lord." You know, therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you of your evil doing, said the Lord. You see, and not teaching Israel that the MOTB is, the sea hip. Hey, you scattering them, man. You know, you telling them basically you're not even warning them about it. You're not even letting them know. So when it comes to pass, they ain't gonna know what to do. So they're gonna fight it's okay. Cause Jake is like sheep, man. A lot of our people, man, were hard headed. They're stupid, man. So sometimes sheep, they go their own way. That's when you gotta hit them with that staff, get them in the right direction. But you're not even hitting them. You just letting them go wherever by not addressing what the MOTB is, or not even talking about it. You just letting them go astray. You know. So that's why the Lord, I believe through the spirit and power of YASHAMIAHLA that He set up the elders and apostles of GMS, man. Yes, the messages are harsh, but the scriptures are harsh. But hey, that's our Lord, man. You either accept it or you don't. But the Lord want who He want, and who He don't want, He don't want. But this is definitely a prelude to the MOTB, man. And like I said, this will be made mandatory. I read it in Revelation 13. This is one of those miracles that He's going to use to get people, man. Especially in the times that we live in. You got so many of our people that don't believe in the Lord, man. They think they do, but they don't. You got social media that causes depression. You got, let alone these different, what they call them, sound waves or different radiation waves that come from these Wi-Fi things and our cell phones, TVs. There's all different types of stuff that cause problems with, with your brain and health and stuff, the food, the stuff that they put in the food, the air, and this is gonna be the solution to have things go back to normal or the way it was. But it ain't gonna never be the way it was. When this thing comes, that's gonna be it. The Lord's gonna intervene, man. The elect is gonna be good, man. Let me get Job 20 and 22. But it's gonna be during the time of a famine, I believe. That's happened. That's approaching too. It's Job 20 and 22 says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency shall he be in straits," meaning a position of difficulty, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Right? It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Bashmiel shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So while this devil is finishing up his meal, while he's getting his NWO in place, see heaven people, then the Lord's going to intervene. The certain men and the Lord's going to get spiritual power. You're going to have angels defend them. This is what's going to happen, man. You ain't got to believe it, man. Because this devil knows that he got but a short time. Like I said, these devils are supposed to have a meeting about what they're going to do in the next year or so, with the whole world. That's crafty counsel. Who is you? But hey, the scriptures say that the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. But the scriptures also say in due time the Lord will set up one who is profitable over the earth, and that's when our Lord YAHSHAWAR returns, man. Let me get Revelation 12 and verse 12, and then I'll close out, man. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, and woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." You see, so we got to rejoice, man. All these things are coming to pass, because that means the kingdom is real close and nigh. Yes, persecution is coming. A lot of things are coming, but hey, this is going to be the last time we go through, evil times, man, because, when YAHSHAWAR returns, man, that's going to be it, man, for this, man. So I just wanted to bring this out, man. The MOTB is here, man. Basically, it's only one major event, pretty much, that's going to cause this to pop off, before they institute it, but that's going to be something that's huge. We ain't ever experienced in this lifetime, because people ain't going to just, some people's going to bow down and take it, yes, but not every single person, and just to set up his system, he's going to have to collapse it to bring in this new one, so yeah, I just wanted to bring this out, warn the sheep, warn the flock, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakwadash, double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, Shalom to the elect, YAHSHAWAR, Shalom.